Hello everyone. Welcome to another watch along. I'm Alex, and do you know what neutrals watch along? Yeah, neutrals. A neutral. Keep it neutral, not a hate watch along, and yeah, but Como against Napoli. So yeah, if Como draws, like okay, bet us, because if they do draw, we only need to get 1 point. I mean, like it'll give us what 79. Yeah, we just need 1 point. If Napoli do draw, we do win. Like okay, we gotta win. But if Napoli loses, Wilson gets 78. Like okay. So yeah, actually, if Napoli and Milan both lose, actually, if Napoli loses and Milan draws, actually both of them don't win. Yeah, Napoli loses, Milan draw. The first one Scudetto without even playing Parma. But yeah, I have confidence that Como will do something. Como, tough side. It's not a fun place. It's really not a fun team to play against, so. I mean, they could do 2 Remontadas against them. But yeah, top 4 for Como. Yeah, the crunch time. Como can need 73. Like, okay. And maximum Como gets 73 points. He also 73, like, okay. I know Juve do have easy matches. Verona, Lecce, and fight relegation. And Torino away. Torino away. Which is, okay, don't underestimate them. That's Fiorentina home. Like, okay, Juve, I think top 4. Actually, top 4 would have been sealed. Milan were uncertain, but they need what? 7 points most. Napoli, I think they'll be fine. So yeah, it means the actual title race. Then we could be in serious trouble. But so far, I look at the lineup. We have Como with Butez in goal. Back for Valle, Carlos, Ramon, and Smolcic. At midfield of Cunha, Perone, and Nico Paz. And the front 3 of Baterina, Dow, and Davikas. Napoli, 3-4-2-1. Vanya Milinkovic Savic as the keeper. Back 3 of Buongiorno, Ragmani, and Bukima. Wingbacks being Gutierrez and Politano. At midfield pivot of Labaka and McTominay. And up front, Anthony Santos, Kevin De Bruyne, and Rasmus Højlund. Actually, Alison Santos. I don't remember names. Okay? Alison Santos. But I'm reading it a lot. Yeah, look at the calls. Like, damn, are we looking at something? You have Joseph Martinez being evaluated, I believe. I look at paid interest stuff. Joseph Martinez evaluated. I hope so. Because I do not like the alternative uh if Joseph does leave, we bring in Vicario. Like, no. Just stay away. Just stay away from the club. The question is ability, but I'm sure there's also his mentality. Thanks for Vicario. What, fighting relegation with Spurs. Got to the bench and then Spurs won a game. I know it's like Wolves, but he plays like can't be arsed about saving the club from relegation. Like, why bother? So, yep. But I do know that for Como, if they do win, like, okay, great. I mean, we UCL football. The UCL football, well, yeah, if they get UCL football, it would be a serious problem in long term. Imagine if Como gets a new stadium. Of course, you hope that they don't burn out like Newcastle, where where the squad's too thin and just can't even balance between Europe and the league. Yeah, they can't balance between that and the league. But I've confidence in the Como scouts. I mean, the people who scouted Pat and Batarina. And look at that, La Toro, fully available. Like, okay, very interested. Yeah, look at, but score predictions. Yeah, you have Como in blue, Napoli in white. Okay, go. But yeah, everyone goes score predictions. I'm going to go with I'm going with a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw against 1-1 draw. That's what I'm gonna go. Go. Yeah, it's like okay, for context, like okay, you can park the bus. Can you imagine Como in the UCL? I mean, play beautiful football and sustainable. Actually, another thing is looking at the like he was said a few weeks ago, where people just don't defend as much as used to. It's all about pace transitions. Like okay, yeah, I think that's how Kiva wants to play. Being direct, fast transitions. Is that how you want to play? Of course, it reminds me of the style reminds me of the modern English football. Modern English football. That's what it reminds me of. Fast transitions, and yeah, fast transitions. Direct. Of course, the classical English ball is long ball, be physical, 4-4-2. Modern games like modern English football is more. I think it makes up Pep and Klopp. Or he's got some Spanish influence, German influence. That's what I think it is. Okay. I don't Napoli will sit back and stay compact. Don't get dispossessed by Politano. But yeah, I think that for title race, next season title race, if I were to guess, I think Juve Como would be surprised. Depends on the transfer window. I remember a time, yeah, I remember a time when Juve linked to Bernardo Silva only for him to want to go to Barca. You know, there's gotta be something about the Serie and Juve in general. Back then, they used to pull players like Ronaldo, Higuain, Dybala. Now they're just struggling to pull Bernardo Silva. Now Cancelo wants to join Barca. You know, an opportunity to join Inter, but he chose Barca. Like, okay, but I know that there's something called something like yes, that have second thoughts. Join a club, don't bother joining. But then again, there's a part where we wonder what's the pull. Oh, Alison Santos. Alison Santos. Yeah, this is like wonder what's the pull. What's the pull of Juve? I mean, they're also linked to Angela Stiller, which I think could be an absolute nightmare. Because I think that for Stiller and Locatelli can be their own Zielinski and Hakan. But even if Locatelli goes out of form, or because oh go yeah, if Locatelli goes out of form, gets injured, you have Angela Stiller. Because right now this season, if Locatelli goes out of form and gets injured, you have no one. They can't even control the game. You know, for Como, they have a thin squad. Napoli, I know Conte might be gone. If they bring in Italiano, like you can forget about getting top four. Oh, Palladino might be gone also. That's go. Devik, shoot it! Fuck off, Devik. Fuck off, Devikas. Fuck off, Devikas. For fuck's sakes. Okay. Fuck's sakes, Devikas. Devikas should have scored that. Come on, you gotta score that. You got to score that. Like, huh. I gotta score that. like okay, you dribble, go down on the keeper, shoot it, and you wonder why it's Serie right there. It's, it's actual striker would just shoot it. Oh, it's Paul. I was offside. It's cold. Yeah, because I think that Allison Santos. Napoli really got a gem. Okay, I think Napoli will be. I think Napoli will be fine. They get tough. They'll get. I know that Italian, they won't get top four. Actually, think about it. There's also Milan. I mean, you're linked to like the Goretzka. I think Allegri probably stay. It does stay. Like okay, probably get guaranteed top four. Yeah, last time Allegri finished outside the top four. I'm not counting the 22-23 season because they got docked 11 points. Was it in Milan when they were like finishing what 11th? It was Banta era Milan. Yeah, you're gonna get like the Goretzka. You get like the Goretzka. You get the likes uh Gabriel Jesus. Like, are you really going to get anywhere? You're not going to win the league with those. And you're linked to like Goretzka. I know Inter linked to Vicario, but you're not going to win anything with win the league with like the Vicario starting week in and week out. I mean, Inter's biggest challenge is if they can actually hone the new players. Because I think for box defender, probably get someone like that. And miss. Yeah, looking at right now, like so, yeah, Darmian will be gone. Echeverry will be gone. Jan Sommer will be gone. Hopefully Mickey will be gone next. Mickey, like retire. He should, yeah, honestly, he should retire. Apparently, it's not going to be second choice keeper, but that fell apart. That fell apart. Because Joseph, he would leave if he's not the first choice for Joseph. I think he'll be fine. Even though there are times when it feels Onana-esque of him being out too much, very risky. But Yeah, shot stopping. It can't be that bad compared to. Because like, why spend 20 million on Vicario when we have can spend keep Joseph and get who's the other Stankovic brother? Get another Stankovic brother. 'Cause, can you imagine if we had two of them? You think one is good? Why not two? Yeah, two Stankovic brothers. I think yeah, Philip. Because Alexander is in Club Brugge. Probably buy back. I don't know, because for Alexander Stankovic, I don't know to buy him back just to sell him later for 60. I've heard rumors about that. Personally, I would not sell him unless we're getting Angela Stiller. Yeah, I thought unless we're somehow going to steal Angela Stiller from Juve. Yeah, yeah. I don't Juve, the Lazio. They're probably holding the chemistry. Actually, another thing is, if Maurizio Sarri comes back to Napoli, yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be very competitive. I think if Maurizio Sarri does come back to Napoli, I think that yeah, ooh, yeah, I think Napoli could be good contend for Scudetto also, somewhere between top four and Scudetto contenders. There are people saying Sarri is washed and stuff, but personally, I don't think so. Because for the time second stint Lazio deal with transfer ban and a hole in the chemistry. Order. Goretzka. Yeah, like what? There was something. How many close? McTominay. Uh, oh, fuck that guy. He just shows up against us. Shows up against us. Yeah, because Serie physicality. There's always something we can't even track. Midfield runners. I think you think about it. Can you imagine? Yeah, we just signed Curtis Jones. I'm all for this signing. Like the vast majority of the Serie A teams can't even track midfield runners at all. And you wonder why McTominay and Rabiot scores for the respective teams, not for the box crashing. Yeah, actually more to do with the fact that in Serie A, Fox 6 Butez. Fox 6 Butez. Yeah, I think the reason why Serie A seems slow is because they don't have the physicality. imagine it's just, like you struggle to track against runners like Tommy Rabiot. Come on, come on. Yeah, I know it's a good tactical league, but physical, physicality wise, okay, it means on the floor. You think that you can keep up with like Como, close to Spanish football. Yeah, that's a team that's closest to Spanish style. Like, okay, no wonder why Juve, Como, Inter, those teams more the most expansive sides and the one that can kill you in transitions. Yeah, those sides. No wonder why they're higher up. Yeah, they yeah, pressing. How many of them can actually cope with the amount of pressing these teams do? Interpress by a lot compared to Inzaghi. And then there's yeah, Como with Fabregas. Even Juve, they're pressing a lot with Spalletti. The teams that don't press much compared to like Conte, Allegri. In fact, in Allegri side, they don't press at all. It's low block, sit back. I mean, for a high line. I mean, they have a keeper who can play a high line, Mignon. Mignon can play a high line, but I don't think their defenders can. I think for a high line, you need players who can, yeah, play the ball. I think Milan. Also linked to Mario Gila. I think that Milan's defense will be sorted out for a long time. To get someone like Gila. Yeah, Gila's more Mario Gila is more likely. You know, is a player I would like to take. He can defend. He can actually play the ball. Get Gila, get Gabriel. Yeah, you stick a back three. If Inter does stick to back three, let's see. Get Thiago Gabriel. Get Gila. Let's see. Bastoni and Carlos Gusto, the left side. Carlos Gusto might be gone next season. And you can replace him with Terega Mihailovic, Gabriel DeVry, and then sell. Hey, we could probably redeem Akanji, sell him, and get Mario Gila. Where we're gonna have John Stones. Stones, yeah, but yeah, if you sell Akanji, get someone like Stones or Mario Gila. This Texas maybe. I mean, we do sell them, get them to like 40 million or something. They know that Milan sold Chow for 35 to Newcastle. Batorino! Fuck. Fuck. Close. 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 Como. 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 Close. Mm-hmm. Vikas. Como. come on. Yeah, like Napoli, Napoli will be fine. I don't know, there are a lot of changes. Perhaps another coaching roller coaster. Because I know that for Milan, I don't know certain tactical would say that Milan should not be in the UCL, be Inter, Juve, and one of like Como, Roma, Napoli. Oh, Oilers. Oilers. Yep, Hoyland, typical Alison Santos. Yeah, I don't think they're. I think Hoyland would be more mature and refined. You know, in the United, they don't develop players. They really don't. It'll be Tommy. What's that? They're going to get Rashford. You know, I'll have a laugh if Napoli signed Marcus Rashford. Like, okay, slander's going to go. Well, is slander's going to go? Oh, cranked up to 11. I guess this Rashford, he's like Portuguese Leao. No, he's like English Leao. Leao is Portuguese Rashford. Thing is, I actually think that Leao's much better than Diallo. Yeah, I think that Leao is better than Rashford because Leao's floor is Marcus Rashford's ceiling. Because for Leao, he can dribble, has the pace, and he can pass. Link up play. We're never done with shooting. This header again. Like, okay, miss. Oh, uh, yeah, this. Come on, get your chances. Mm. as like as a bit of throw-in. I think that yeah, I think it's. I have a feeling that Verona will be like early morning kickoff. Yeah, I have a feeling about that because Scudetto celebration they gotta be broadcast. They broadcasted. You watch Verona. Yeah, you get Verona. Come on, don't get carved out, Como. Don't get carved out, Como. That's that's beautiful. Look at transitions. Yo, shoot! Fuck it. Milinkovic Savage. Like, yeah, close. Yeah, close. Like, yeah, close. They know that in what last 2 or 3 match days. Actually, last 2 match days. Probably be set for schedule will be released every week or so for every match day. Or like Europe competitions and yeah, Europe competitions and relegation. They play at the same time. I think there was sometimes there was just dead rubber. I think for Parma, it's pretty much a dead rubber game for them. Like yeah, Como can actually I think Como they probably get someone who could probably do more transition threats. Yeah, like okay, get Curtis Jones, get Stankovic. You can get Manicone. Question is, I don't know the links of Nico Potts, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it at all. Probably because that for Nico Potts, they're bringing 4 midfielders, but bring 4 midfielders. But how are we going to balance between who's going to leave? Four midfielders and four staying. Because it would have been Hakan, yeah, Hakan, Stusic. Yeah, Hakan, Zielinski, Barella, Susic. As the four staying. Cortesi and Mickey, I think they would be gone. Running stinker. And Duke being converted to the wing back. And then you include Jones. You include Stankovic. You include Mancone. And then you include Nico Potts. Who is going to leave? Unless we're somehow playing a 4-3-1-2, that's understandable. But even playing a 4-3-1-2, you don't have a Potts backup. Unless we're going to convert Stusic to a 10. I think okay, Potts. Where is he going to play? I mean, sell Barella for Potts. Like, okay, understandable. But you would sacrifice a lot of things. Like, these player play Nico Potts as a forward, a false nine or something. Okay, or we sell Taram. I think that's the only viable option. But I just see Nico Potts as a midfielder, not as a false nine. Oh, look, Arsenal leading 1-0. Dockeris. The guy tacticals are scapegoating. That's the guy tacticals are scapegoating, right? So I don't think that. Yeah, look at the score line. Personally, I don't think that Dockeris is the problem. Like tackle blame him, but yet blame him for the season's failure. Not the fellow who's been here for like 6 years, so and try and grind for PR says. Yeah, Jokeris. I think Jokeris being scapegoated. They acted like he's the mix of Hoyland and Lukaku. Tacticals act like he's yeah, that's the thing about Tacticals. They act like he's a mix of Hoyland and Lukaku. Like more clinical. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, like it was like 1-0. Come on. Come on, before Conte changes things in the second half. I do not think we're getting Nico Potts because I think we're a lot closer to Curtis Jones. I think we're close, yeah, closer to Curtis Jones, Alexander Stankovic, and yeah, Curtis Jones, Alexander Stankovic. Okay, boy, huh? What the fuck is that? Yeah, Como, stop time wasting. Score goals. You know, time wasted then. Wait, like, okay, you're linked to Curtis Jones. You're linked to Alexander Stankovic. You're linked to Manu Kone. Actually, one of the Kones. Can be either. Ismail or Manu. Non-related. Like, okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, like Napoli said back, like, okay. Napoli says back, like, okay, it would be very hard to build, to penetrate. Like, Como, two missed chances. Like, they're gonna hurt them. Yeah, Batorina. Yeah, the free kick. Free kick range. Nico Pot, yeah, Nico Potskins actually scores that range. and skied it. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you score free kicks, like, okay, skied it. Skied it. That's when I go back to Madrid. But the question is, where is he going to fit? Because for someone who's like a number 10, they have Guler, they have Endrick, they have Bellingham. Yeah, there's like three tens right there. Whereas Valverde could play the 10 also. But then again, I can see him more in the 8. Like, okay. Like, how would they all fit? The suffer. I think watch him suffocate. You know? Oh, okay. That kicked away corner. Oh, go! Oh, fuck. Oh, miss. But yeah, like 2 minutes extra time. If I was drawing session, I'd probably be doing I don't think a quick a doodle. Yeah, you watch this doodle. I do a quick doodle. Oh, let's do the last attack of the game. Hoyland and yeah. Nil nil. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do a yeah. Let's sit back for that one. What we're going to do a quick drawing session. A reference. Like, okay, you do a reference drawing. Let's see. Uh, I do know that my art account over 100 followers. By the way, I do plan celebrating something. I just like this, like so much space. Yeah, let's look at my other model. Alright, speaking of, I do plan on having a third outfit. Actually, for either for assistants or myself. Like one of the two. Like, okay, if I'm gonna go for a new hairstyle, I'll probably get a new hairstyle. Like, okay, we will see from there. Actually, I got this one idea for yeah, I think I gave my assistant a name. Yeah, she's even though her as assistant, I call her Alessia. Okay, I know one thing I'm going to say is I'm not dressing her up as a schoolgirl. Okay, we're past that. We are past that. We're not dressing up her up as a schoolgirl. Let's see. No, Como will be playing for top. Actually, yeah, Como Batarina Pots, but maybe without Pots for next season. Oh, we don't need a head reference. Let's see. But I think that end of the season, once Interclose to Scudetto, I think I could probably name my team this season. It'll be on Twitter. Yeah, this is sketchy. Okay. Text from mom. Like, okay. I don't need to pick something up. It's a long drive. Like, okay. Okay, okay. Actually, ear would have been covered up by a lot. I like that. Yeah. Think about it, it looks like a bit more helmet hair. Like, okay. And raise this up. Skip his part. For a moment, I actually thought I changed that. It's how I prep. For a moment, I actually thought I did something. I think that Napoli will punish Como. Unless just change something up. Okay, look, 2-0. In fact, why is my phone showing an Arsenal game first? Why is my phone showing the Arsenal game first? Like, okay, the notification tab. Yeah, it's because the mighty Fulham. It shows against Fulham. Yeah, it's showing that game first. Yeah, like, okay, you're drawing the triangle, like, okay. And I can't even draw straight. I can't draw a straight curve. I did watch the Bayern PSG game a while back. Like, yeah, they're good. No shit, we're gonna get annihilated if we go deep run again. Yeah, I honestly think we'll get embarrassed in the UCL again. Like, look at PSG by like, okay, we can see how they run. Get killing transitions. Like, yeah, that's is a high score. Imagine playing a high line. Like playing a high line because we don't have a proper defender. Like, okay, okay. And Arsenal, like, okay, we're gonna try to slow down the game. Yeah, you can slow down the game at least for Arsenal. But this like okay, you're not going to get anywhere. It gotta be question like the intensity of those games. Yeah, I wonder what happens when you're like playing with the Dorpy. You get the wine. Yep. There'd be that. Bam. The Dorpy face. Yeah, I think I'd go back to Watchalong. Second half and start. It's yeah, team of season. I was planning to do that after after its schedule is done. Oh, you know, I'm reading something like, wait, why is Roy Hodgson still in interviews? Like, why is he still coaching? Roy Hodgson still coaching. It says last game. Like, is it really? Is that really? It's like Claudio Ranier. You thought he was going to retire, but he's not. Yeah, he's yeah he's coaching like Bristol. No, he used to coach Bristol City. Like caretaker. Like okay, and Conte losing to Scudetto in a while. But yeah, it's the second half's going to start. Change all the dorpiness. Anyway, I'll update my 1.0 model. I need much longer hair. I'll have a much more longer hair. Like, okay. Yep. We're on second half. 2-0. I mean, it's 1-0. Like Fulham caught life. I love like 1-0. I love 2-0. Like, okay, ruled out. Like Yak 19, Yak 14. They show like okay. Yeah, if I do win Scudetto, I do plan on a few Scudetto art. There are a few people I would probably draw some art for. Like, okay. Okay, we'll see from there. Like reminder, but that we're the Scudetto champions. Let's be honest. We just need like what, a win? And if Napoli do drop points, actually do get a draw. Like, okay, we need a draw. It's Milan. If Milan, uh, yeah, Milan drop points. We just need. If Milan drop points, like okay. If Napoli lose, like okay, interesting. If Napoli draws this game, like okay, we just need a draw, and then we stop. And when we get stuff with Lazio, yeah, we still have Lazio, Bologna, Parma, and also Verona. Also, by the way, Verona are already relegated. Verona, Pisa, they're already relegated. Oh, yep, they're already relegated. So like, okay, oh 2-0. Oh no, that's 2-0. Like Glock 14. Glock 14 right there. Yeah. And oh, missed that. Oh, taking that. Yeah, Glock 14. Keep go to buy tacticals. Okay. Yeah, like no subs. Yeah, still no nil. You know, that's another thing. Lukaku might actually be gone. You know, it's really fascinating about Lukaku. How many coaches does he fall out with? How many bridges has he burned? I'm just curious. How many bridges has Lukaku burned? He burned bridges with Chelsea. He burned bridges with Inter. He burned. He had now burnt bridges with Napoli. The clubs are willing to give him love, but he's not going to give the love back. That's Lukaku. But, oh, yeah, oh, close. Yeah, the thing about Lukaku. Like, there's gonna be something about him. If I'll have a laugh, he goes to Milan. He goes to Milan, I'll have a laugh. Because I think for Lukaku, he's not going to be welcome at Inter. Yeah, they were patient with him with injuries. Only for him to want to sign for Juve or Milan. Get nothing. Yeah, speaking of Lukaku, we're stuck with fucking Arnautovic. Yeah, we are. Actually, I think the Serie A is still tactically diverse. Because Inter are play different than Milan, and then there's Napoli, and then there's Juve, Bologna, Como. Very different styles. Yep. I think yeah, Milan. Mid. Look at Napoli's. How their midfield works is that they thrive on chaos. They thrive on chaos. That's how Napoli's midfield works. Is the reason why you look at Labaka, Damagiza, and McTominay. More balanced midfield. Very, yeah, they have a balanced midfield. Rather than try to fit Damagiza, Labaka, McTominay, and Kevin De Bruyne together. Like, thrive on chaos. Physical merchant. I probably get would like someone like Manny Coney. I would prioritize him and Stankovic. Oh, get that. Go. Alison Santos. Upside. Lucky there. Lucky there. And Alison Santos. Yeah, Alison Santos. Yeah, you got Alison Santos. You know, they're absolutely fine with Alison Santos. Yeah, everything is. Well, it was a good link up. You have Inter and strikers. Inter finding good strikers. And no, like I'm okay with it. Yeah, you get what Alison Santos like. Okay, they got a baller. Yeah, the thing like look at Inter's midfield. Like who we're linked to. Like Trump, like sell you only selling with getting Nico Potts. They want to play on false nine. That's the only thing that makes sense. By so many for Potts, like okay, it doesn't make sense at all. Because we short a defender. Unless we're playing back four, which is based on report, sticking to the 3-5-2. Back why we're linked to Diaby. Linked to Diaby. I'm surprised. Yeah, Pulisic probably stayed at Atalanta. Diao, come on. Diao should have scored that. Diao, come on. The thing is, I know we're linked to. Yeah, Stankovic. Like I'll keep Stankovic. I actually would keep Stankovic. Zamagiza. Okay, they're playing 3-5-2. Okay, 3-5-2 it is. De Bruyne, Stinker, and Hooked. Yeah, PL proven, right? Am I right? Yeah? Is that how it works? You know, PL proven. You know, yeah, this thing is. It does, you can remember PL proven. What I think common is box physical runners. You're a physical runner, of course you'll do well in Serie. I really think that, yeah, yeah, PL proven. I can look at, I can just look at Milan. Sure, they gotta be walking the league every season with all the PL players they're getting. Like, I remember them getting Joao Felix. They getting Emerson Royale. Get Kyle Walker, Brandon Cuckoo, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Kristen Pulisic. Tomori is also PL proven also. Even then, they got used to him. Who else? Who else? What other PL proven players in Milan? Any Premier League players? Oh yeah, Fulkrich also. Fulkrich. Like Napoli, they get top four. Then Maresca linked to Man City. Yeah, Maresca linked to Man City. Because if yeah, if Napoli gets Italian, I'm like, okay, they're not going to go anywhere. If they get Maurizio Sarri, that yeah, it'll be it'll be a huge problem. And City will be a ability massive core. Mm-hmm. And I think Maslin. Oh, yeah. Oh, close. Mm. Yeah, Napoli just parking the bus. But actually, I think that's Como I think of Napoli and Milan. They're like the most cultural sides. Yeah, the most culture coded sides. Yeah, dribble. Yeah, Napoli and Milan, culture coded. And then there's yeah, Inter's heavy transition, expansive. Juve also. They cook against Summer. Yeah, it's really 3-5-2. Allison and Hoyle up front. Reno. 3-0 Arsenal. At Fulham. Fulham, I tell you. Gyökeres. How many goals has Gyökeres done? The fuck is this? Yeah, what? Not foul. Come on, it's this ref. Yeah, this ref right there. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Get that. Yeah, Napoli, scrappy. Very scrappy. Very scrappy. Like, oh, flip. Yeah, here we go. Yep. Yeah, do a flip, McTominay. Do a flip. Do a flip. Do a flip. Do a flip. Yeah, like McTominay down again. Yeah. Ooh, a flip. Do a flip. Yeah, we're gonna get. Yeah, who are the Como? They're rich enough to buy reps. Why aren't they getting investigated? You get Nico Potts. Yeah, a flip. Do a flip. Hmm. Oh, oh, yeah. Like okay, injuring people. Uh, but Sony beats sold. Means something. Huh. Like okay, this back when it gets sold. Like hopefully we move past the back four, move past back three. Like okay, yeah, almost 16 minutes ago. Come on. This injuries are flying all over the place. Yeah, draw. A 0-0 draw. The Napoli draw. Okay, just win a game. And Napoli does draw. Okay, just draw the game. Anywhere. Is uh because I think that yeah, just draw the game. Like who gives a fuck? What happens? Don't know. Because I think the comparative league titles, the worst teams. Yes, I know the weak one of the weakest Serie A sides, Serie A in ages, but Scudetto is still Scudetto. Also, I've seen like 24-25 Napoli, where I've struggled to see who gets team of the season, who gets part of the team of the season. Last season, 24-25 Napoli, the worst. I'll say one of the worst Scudetto winners I've seen. It's really play hot potato with these guys, and while they're feeling like the Politano, Juan Jesus, Di Lorenzo, week in and week out. Also, you have Alex Moret also. I think it should be a rude awakening. Actually, another thing, a rude awakening for Serie A physicality. You know, if your midfielders can run, have some sort of hit run. Yeah, if your midfielders can run, yeah, you're gonna do well. This gets oh, McTominay close. Oh, yeah, Spinazzola. Yeah, Fulham. Hold up. For Italy, linked to Pioli. Yeah, that's Pioli. You're gonna forget about qualifying for the Euros. You can honestly forget about qualifying for the Euros. It's Pioli. I do not think Pioli is any good. I mean, because second stint in Fiorentina almost got them relegated. Like, okay. Come on, don't lose the ball. Is defeat Alex Valle. Alberto. Wait, Alberto Moreno. He's still playing. He's still playing. Yeah, he's still playing, right? Uh, yeah, like okay, like Alexander Stankovic. I would not sell them because like we don't have an actual six. We don't have an actual six. It's Hakan because I don't trust Zelensky as a six. I don't know. I'm still not convinced because it wastes of passing range. Waste of passing range. Better in final third than playing from deep. I'd like to have Hakan Zilu. Kone. Play on an 8. I'll play Kone as an 8. If he plays as if Manny Kone plays at 6, and he plays Hakan higher up. Because I want Stankovic to be the vice Hakan. Because for Hakan, injuries will keep piling up. Injuries do pile up, then yeah, we're supposed to get a vice Hakan, like someone like Stankovic. Because I think for bigger games, is yeah, against games where opposition was stronger, use Kone. Because I think it's Zilu and Hakan enough to do well against the bottom sides. Bottom 10. But for oh, go down. No penalty. It's, uh uh what the fuck is this? Hoyland. Is that? I think they at least do a check. Yeah, ADL league, right? This is how it works. Politano. I don't want a Politano dagger. I leave it to Milan. Leave it to Milan. Yeah, I remember a time when it's one commentator compared Elise to Politano. You know, that's an insult. You're trying to insult Elise like that. Like, no. I do a check. Again. Sergio Roberto. Like, okay, 5 minutes ago. Come on. Yeah, everyone get called the ADL League after all the referee fiasco and having the headline dangle Inter or Morata's name. Are we gonna have calls for ADL League? No? Yes? No? Yeah, we're gonna have like ADL League. Have calls for that. I already have calls for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, that's subs. A lot of late ass subs. Also, what's Morata? What is Morata? You know he has 0 goals right now? Did anyone notice? Yeah, they have like zero. Morata, 0 goals. Yeah, he has 0 goals. Yeah, I think watch as Tomo get some baller no one's heard of. I think they will. Inter will be scouting someplace in Central or Eastern Europe or League One. The only place where you can afford some cheap signs. Yup, either some Inter scouting players from Central or Eastern Europe or some League One baller. Oh yeah, some League One. And again, do you really trust Inter scouting League One? League One. Do you trust Inter? Oh, well, yellow. Like, okay. Another thing. We have so many players who could probably be leaving. In fact, I think it would take some time to build chemistry of the team. Because Dumfries might be gone. Like 4 or 5 players will be gone. 3. I think Mickey would be gone. Cherry be gone. Summer gone. Darmian gone. DeVry, like 50-50. Even though I think he'll be gone, given that didn't play a lot under Kivu. Like there's gonna be something. Why Cherry over DeVry? Like, okay, then right wing back. Luis Enrique. Better the left better on the left. Because he cut inside. Right footed player can cut inside. Like he could be gone also. Also Dumfries might be gone. What was it, 4, it's like 6, 7 players. Okay. Maybe Bastoni, Carlos Augusto, and then Toronto's not gonna be gone. All the rumors just dropped. Like, okay. How many players will be gone? How many players will be moved on and then be back? Like, okay. Like, okay, we got a hole in the chemistry. Actually, another thing. Yeah, Atalanta. They think to Pioli, like, yeah, I think that Atalanta would finish like lower half of the table to get they get Pioli. They get yeah. Look at defending foul. Like I don't know, no, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's Como. I think it finished fifth because I'll nail Como fifth unless Roma got something. I mean, they were what 1 point ahead. Roma had to play Fiorentina. I think it'll be fine. Roma home, Fiorentina away. They will be fine. And this corner. Thing is, okay. You get a right wing back two of them. Okay, how are we going to build the how are we going to build the chemistry of the team? Like, how are you going to build the chemistry? Corner. Politano corner. Like Politano thing. Pots. Yeah, doing the keep you upbeat, yeah? Go. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Draw. Draw. There we go. Yep. Como. Oh, nice. Como draw. Oh, nice. Como draw. Yep. There we go. Yep. Yep. You know, you just need 1 point. Inter just needs 1 point. There we go. Yep. Yep. There we go. I gotta post something. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta post something. Like, take a draw against Parma. Yep. Because maximum point to get Napoli 79. Yeah. So that's 79. Okay, we can just like get alright, just get the 1 point. Let's get 1 point. And we pretty much win the Scudetto. All right. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow I'll be doing Inter Watchalong. Maybe celebrating draw against Parma. Yeah. But see you guys later. Bye everyone. See you soon. Yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you very much.